You're the one weird. I am so frustrated right now. Everything that we recorded has been deleted twice. So we're going to try this for a third time and hope it works. Hi, my name is Kieran Hurt.
Hi, my name is Cahalcia Machine.
At least that's what John Travolta, our good friend, likes to call us. We are going to take a break from Meats vs. Sweets because we haven't uploaded a Meats vs. Sweets for a long time. But instead, today we're going to do a review of the 2014 Academy Awards, which was a few nights ago. So, let's start talking about
Jared
Leto and his hair, which is still very long.
And gross.
And very much like Jennifer Aniston's hair. Jared Leto won the first award of the night, which was Best Supporting Actor, and he won it for his role in Dallas Buyers Club, which neither of us had ever heard of before until we saw it on the Oscar package. And as soon as we saw it, we were like, we need to see that.
But his long hair, I just felt like, I was like, oh, maybe that's why he grew his hair that long.
He plays a transgender person in the movie, so.
I was like, yeah, maybe that's why he grew it out. He got some inspiration from the movie, but.
He wears a wig in the movie, so that's not like why he grew his hair out. Who knows? Yeah. It's still a mystery. He was the very first acceptance speech of the night, and in my opinion, he had the best speech of the night.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good.
I mean, I was like, at first, like, he started, like, talking about his mom, and I was like, where is this going? But as it went on, it was pretty good.
He, like, thanked his brother, and he thanked his mom. Like, he focused it on, like, his brother and his mom. But it was very good. Go YouTube it.
And then after that, it was a whole bunch of awards for Gravity.
It was pretty much Gravity swept house.
Which, I mean, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, we haven't seen Gravity. I don't want to see Gravity because the idea of that terrifies me. I literally,
every time, like, they would win an award, Kristen would go over there. She'd be like, I swear, I don't want to see it because it's so scary.
The idea of that is terrifying. Like, they kept showing, like, the overview of it, and I would just be like,
I'd be like, calm down, you're never going to be in space.
That won a lot of, like, technical awards, which I'd imagine so, because, you know, obviously you're going to have to do, like,
yeah, you have to
technicals.
do so much. Ellen
gets an A+ in my book. She was fantastic.
Best host, and she should be hosting everything. Not only the Oscars, but everything in the world.
She ordered pizza for all of the celebrities, and I thought it was hilarious that, like, they have, like, the pizza, and then Brad Pitt is there handing out, like, paper plates to all of the actors, which is like, when's the last time you saw any A-list actors eating off of paper plates? Mm-hmm. Brad Pitt was chowing down on that pizza too, and so was what's his face? That girl.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
What's his face?
And then Ellen also broke the record for the most retweets on a picture for the giant Oscar selfie, which luckily I was fortunate enough to make it there in time for the picture. So that was really cool to be a part of. We were laughing the whole night because Jared Leto just kept popping out of nowhere, and
he snuck his eyes into the picture, and I was like, how did he get from one end of the room?
Runs from the other side of the room to join this picture, and then when the pizza comes out, he runs over. He's like, I'm gonna get some pizza for my mom.
You know, and I feel like just because he got the Oscar in the beginning,
he's like, I belong.
He's like, I'm one of them. I'm one of them. So.
I don't know, I love him. Cracked me up. So, Lupita, not going to attempt the last name, won for her supporting role in 12 Years a Slave, which I thought was definitely a good choice.
Deserved.
We watched 12 Years a Slave. We had a snow day on Monday, which, as you can see, we got hounded with snow.
So much snow.
All over the place.
That's what we did.
That's what we did on our snow day. And I really liked it. It was kind of like hard to get through, I feel like. I don't know.
I guess at parts it was hard to get through, but
I had some technical issues with it, but I'll get past it. She gave a very good speech too. I think she like talked about how no matter where in the world you are, you can achieve your dreams.
Yeah, that was really inspirational.
And then we had the John Travolta incident. John Travolta walks up to the microphone, and first of all, his face isn't moving at all because I can't even imagine how much plastic is in there. He looked like the toy version of the Santa Claus from the Santa Claus 2.
So much Botox.
Yeah, and so he gets up there, and he's squinting at the teleprompter, and he's like, now to perform the hit from the hit movie Frozen, the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. First of all, her name is Idina Menzel.
And also, who knows if it said wickedly? What if it said something completely different?
Well, no, I think it said wickedly because she starred in Wicked on Broadway.
Okay, well, you know.
If I were presenting somebody at any awards show, first of all, you had one name to remember.
Yeah, and that's honestly all you need to remember.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you go by the little prompt thing they have, as long as you know the name.
Yeah, and it's like, I understand that it's like a difficult name, but again, first of all, she's like very well known in the Broadway world, and you were in a musical.
You should
well, I mean,
know.
like, you weren't on Broadway, but you were in like Grease, and you were in Hairspray, so it's like, you know musical things.
Yeah.
She was in Rent, so she was also in a musical movie.
Yeah.
So like, you should have some idea of who she is, and
but you don't.
Clearly you don't care. And then we had Pharrell who performed, who has the same hat in every color.
And I feel like there's something special going on in those hats. He must have something special when he puts on those hats, I swear.
Like the Mad Hatter with the lead in his hat. He's gonna get happy.
Yeah, he has to get happy.
And then we have poor Leo, who once again, for the 18th time, did not win an Oscar. He's really only been nominated 4 times, but he's also lost 4 times. I feel like Leo has deserved Oscars before this moment. I feel like he definitely should have had an Oscar before this moment. I feel like he should have gotten one for Titanic, which, was he even nominated for Titanic? I don't know. He probably was.
Know.
I'll look it up.
Even, what was that one? Catch Me If You Can?
Catch Me If You Can.
That
or
was
like,
amazing.
Inception.
Oh, like, yeah, like what the...
All of
what
these
are you
movies
doing?
that he didn't win for.
What?
And like, I feel like he definitely should have won something by now, which is why people get so outraged with the fact that he hasn't won an Oscar yet, because I mean, like, when I think of like A-list actors, he's one of the first people I think of. So you would just assume that he has an Oscar. He was nominated for The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, and I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard that, like, I don't know, that it wasn't the best that he's been in, and maybe, like, he didn't deserve to win it this time, but he definitely deserved something in the past.
I agree. I feel like I heard mixed reviews for The Wolf of Wall Street, but I mostly heard more negative reviews. So, like, I do feel like maybe this wasn't his year to like, maybe he didn't deserve it this year, but I feel like he should have an Oscar by now.
Yeah.
And
but maybe there's, like, some kind of, like, joke running around in the Academy, like
don't pick Leo. I wanted him to win just because I'm like, poor Leo, I want you to win an Oscar so bad because you deserve it. But then I'm also like, I want to see how people react when he doesn't win again.
But I also want to see him when he gets an Oscar for something that's well deserved.
And it's funny because, like, if you look, like, not so much this year, but like last year when he didn't win, you could like see on his face, he's like don't let them know how upset I am. He lost to Matthew McConaughey, who, first of all, I hate Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. But then again, we haven't seen that as well.
Yeah, I haven't. He was also in Dallas Buyers Club, so we'll see how he is in that when we watch it. But in the past, I generally have not been a huge fan of Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
So, but when Matthew McConaughey won, Leo like whispered something into his ear.
Yeah, he hugged him and then he
I want to know what he said to him, like, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you with your own Oscar. And then put it on my mantle. Let us know what your favorite moments of the 2014 Oscars were. Let us know if we left anything good out.
Yeah.
Because we've done this 3 times and we've said different things each time.
Yeah.
So who knows what we forgot to say. Hopefully Meats vs. Sweets will be back next week, but I don't want to promise anything because you know not to trust us anymore.
College is so hard.
So, yeah. peace to the Middle East.